As I shoot this video, it is September 2021. This time last year, I could ship a what's called full container load, a full container from China into the USA or into Australia for around about $4,000. That same container now will cost me between $12,000 and $18,000. That's a massive, massive increase in shipping costs. So in this video, I've asked one of the Aussie online entrepreneurs coaches, Kathy Lloyd, to go through some awesome ways you can save money on your shipping costs. Now, if you like this kind of content, we'll be helping you make more money on Amazon. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, because that way Kathy and I will know that you want more like this, and we'll do more like this for you. Also consider subscribing to my channel. Don't know why I'm doing that then. Subscribing to my channel. And that way you'll never ever be unsure about what to do on Amazon, because we've got some awesome stuff here. Also consider commenting below if you've got something I want to do for you. All right, here's Kathy with some money saving tips.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about today is this is something I haven't done myself and been pretty slack, so great tip. Get your freight forwarder to double check your supplier's HTS codes, because there could be a better one. It could be a bit cheaper for you. So that's a really easy thing to do. Another one regarding HTS codes is, if you say you're in the textile or apparel industry, which we usually recommend don't be in, changing materials, such as if you have polyester, that gets 12%, while bamboo is only 3%. So you can save some money there. Freight forwarder can assist you with that, with getting better codes. Really good one. This is quite easy if you're smart, or you've got your supplier on board, is perhaps change the size of your product and the packaging, but keep the price the same. Food companies have been doing this for years. Think of canned food. What about your packet of Samboy chips? I'm sure they're shrinking, but the price goes up. So that's an easy one. Tips relating to suppliers. If you have a good customer relationship and a good history with them, and you always pay on time, which helps, ask your supplier to make your product for less, but still just ask them. Just explain. Things are hard. Another one could be prepare a spec sheet and forward it to multiple other manufacturers and get them to quote on it, and then go back to your original supplier and see if there's a better price out there. Another could be expensive way, but get something redesigned. It's another tip. If you're in the fortunate position to get a higher MOQ, order a higher MOQ from your factory, but then ask them to split the difference in the price increase of the container so they can get repeat purchases. It's always ask and thou shalt receive. This time, as Neil's mentioned, this coming up to Q4, it's really important to manage it and forecast your inventory. It's more important than ever. Key date to think about is Chinese New Year will fall on the 1st of Feb. And the people will be moving around probably up to 45 days earlier because of COVID. So that could have impact. So put that in your diary. Another one, how many units do you fit into a container? See if your suppliers can get a little bit more creative on that. Another one with your supplier, try and renegotiate your payment terms with your supplier for cash flow. Shh, my dog is barking. Sorry about that. But before you do that, give your supplier some detailed information to show how professional you are. Give them reasons. Give them, say, a 12-month forecast. Tell them how PPC is really expensive. maybe they just don't understand how expensive all the Amazon fees that are there. So, you know, tell them about that, and perhaps they will give you some longer terms. Freight forwarders might help you out too, if you ask nicely. This one was a really good one. It was think outside the square and perhaps ship to a different port. Some ports like Seattle that are smaller might be faster than going to the big ones like Long Beach and LA, or there might be Oakland or something like that. Consider sourcing outside China. Countries like India, Vietnam, South America, Mexico, Nepal, Bangladesh, Australia, New Zealand could help. Another good one, put your prices up, cover the shipping. Great business people need to move and adapt very fast. So that's what you need to do. Shipping, and from what I understand, the shipping rates will not be going down to what they were. So last of all, consider selling a different product if it just doesn't stack up anymore. Don't get fearful, because then you won't think creatively. So that was my list of tips, which I will pop up in the files area.
That's some great ones, Kathy. I love those. I will say as well that I was reading a McKinsey report the other day saying about prices, and that they will absolutely have to go up. So just like Bunnings will have to put their prices up, all these big companies, they're all being affected by this as well. You should expect that they will put their prices up. And as Kathy very, very wisely said, we should put our prices up as well. You know, you've got to make a profit. What's the point of being in business if we ain't making a profit? So yeah, you've got to put your prices up too. Hello, this is Neil from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, and that was a video from my Monday night Q&A session that I have with the members of the awesome Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are the fastest growing community of professional sellers here in Australia. Over 2,500 members, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million on Amazon. If you'd like to find out more about what we do and come and join us, go to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au and we will welcome you with open arms. Come, kin! See you soon.